This video brought to you in part by these fantastic sponsors.
Good morning, heirs. How is everybody? This fantastic patch day. Patch notes came a little bit later than everybody expected, but that's because there is so much stuff in this patch. Well, guys, Godkiller is coming. That's right. Episode 2 Godkiller drops right after the patch. And we've got new lands: Cydonia, Shogun, Borderlands, and Crimson City of Meldrick. Now, I'm probably pronouncing all of those wrong, but let's go with that for the moment. When we log in today, we are going to see, well, after the patch, you're going to see that the main screen's changed. Boom. Epic 7 Godkiller. So if you were getting a little bit tired of the previous login screen, well, guess what? You've got a new login screen to take a look at. So up first is going to be the Rotted Earth of Cydonia, the continent south of Britannia, formerly known as the Rotted Earth. This has changed its name to a Cydonia. It's going to have the Shogun, Borderlands, and the Crimson City of Meldrick. Those are going to be the first two places that are going to be open. So we are going to have that. That's going to be new stuff. We're going to have 18 new 2-star monsters that are going to be added to the Friendship Summon and the Secret Shop as well. While playing the new stages, players can receive new level 44 equipment such as the Spear of Murin and Aachen Army Helmet, Aachen Army Chest Piece, and Perlin Leather Boots. These are probably just going to be fodder. They're level 44 equipment, so you're going to fodder these. They could have just left in the same stuff. But anyways, you guys can just, we'll get to the actual meat and potatoes. We'll go through all of this stuff at some other point. Merchant Guild AP Exchange. This is what is actually important right here. Now, you can obtain special items and equipment that can only be obtained via the AP Exchange in Cydonia. How to use this: players will be able to access the AP Exchange after clearing specific stages and completing various missions. Now, as you can see here, you got a breath and you have a spear. After successfully clearing these missions, players may access the AP Exchange. You can see up here, give some stigma, eliminate some creatures. This is kind of like the connection a little bit, it seems like. Now, once you connect here, like I said, breath. Unfortunately, you can only get one. Ancient Spear. Another, again, it's going to be one per account. So in the exchange, you can get breath, ancient Shandon Warrior Spear, Cursed Ashes, Cold Look, Eternal Forest Dust. The next one's going to be Priest Ring, Blazing Rage, Ultra Fang, and Flame of Soul. Now, it does kind of suck that 3 of these items are 1 per account. And 1 per account items really kind of irk me, because if you get bad rolls, it's like, awesome, I wasted that piece, kind of like the arena gear. However, these are going to be attack set. I don't use attack set on too many characters anymore, but the stats are actually pretty good on this. 7 attack, 7 health, 4 speed, and 4 crit chance. The ring has crit chance, crit damage, 4 speed, 7 health. Now, it seems odd that they're just like, oh, let's chill on the crit chance and leaving it at like a min roll of like 4. Whereas they're putting 7s on the health, attack, health, and 4 on the speed. 4 is, I believe, a max roll on those. So fingers crossed that all of them just go into speed and you have some attacks, some speedy attack gear, I guess. Personally, in like PvP meta, I don't usually use too many characters with attack set. Might be good for like an Araminth if you have it go into speed, I guess. Do wish that they would put a little bit of diversity in there. Would have been nice maybe to see this with, like, I don't know, crit set, speed. That's what a lot of people use. Maybe health. I don't know. Flat attack is kind of, or not flat attack, but attack set is kind of I don't know. But we're going to get some new reputations. Approaching danger for the Conclave, keeping the fire burning Conclave, and for the pursuit of knowledge 1 through 3 in the Merchants unit. Union, not unit. So, new hero. This is going to be a 4-star fire warrior, Kawazu. Kawazu. Let's go with that. Probably still pronouncing it wrong, and somebody's going to mention that in the comments. A warrior of the Emberstorm tribe who ascended to the Great Chief at a young age. Meet this hero via connections as well as through Covenant summons. So you're going to get a 4-star fire warrior out of connections. And this dude is 100% a firebender. This guy is bending some fire. His first skill literally is a fist of fire. I love monks, and I love fire aesthetic monks. That's why I'm a big fan of Fire Ken. So fire warrior with a debuff is a fire element warrior with the debuff the enemy while dispelling himself or ally. You guys really need to get a copy editor. His first skill, let's talk about his first skill. Attacks the enemy with a ball of flame with a 25 to 50% chance to burn for 2 turns. Soul burn will give him a 100% chance. So this is going to be kind of nice. Put some attack on him. I guess you could use those attack items on him. Second skill is actually really, really cool. All debuffs are dispelled, and Burning Vitality is activated if attacked while debuffed. Can only be activated once every 3, lowest 2 turns. This is going to be really, really huge. I can see this being really good in PvP as well, because let's be real, debuff meta is pretty prevalent. So, boom, first turn, Dizzy tries to push you back. All debuffs are gone, and now he has Vitality, increasing attack of the caster for 2 turns. This is going to be really big. I actually think that this is going to be really, really fun, and he's easy to get because you can get him out of connections. Last skill is going to be Ember Storm, and then we'll talk about After Awakening. Attacks with the fire explosion, making the target unhealable for 2 turns. Again, really big in certain aspects of PvP. Tanky bruiser meta. Oh, boom! Guess what? Now you can't heal. Oh, you're trying to debuff me? Boom. No debuffs, thanks. I actually think that this guy is going to be really good. I do want to see like his modifier, stuff like that before I put in any judgment, but right now I'm thinking he's not bad. We'll see how he plays out. Overall, definitely think that he's pretty cool. He's going to be really easy to pick up, like I said, out of connections. So you're going to have to clear some carbuncles. That should be pretty easy. The proofs of courage are going to probably be pretty rough because you're going to have to give them to him instead of the guilds. And urgent quests only pop up so often. But for the most part, this is actually looks like a really, really easy connection quest compared to like some of the other ones that you have to deal with. So, new Moonlight Hero, Fallen Cecilia, and I cannot wait. Even though, look at this right here. Where's my finger at? Look at this journal picture. This journal picture up here. We had a long chat on stream the other day about where does that tail start? Where does it start? Because it's like just firmly planted right in between her butt cheeks. Is it from her elbow? Now in her sprite it actually looks fine, but you guys need to fix that in the journal art. Just throwing that out there. So first skill, attacks with the Spear of Revenge, with an 85 to 100% chance to provoke for 1 turn. 100% chance to provoke on her S1 is pretty solid. Maximum health, so you're just gonna want to build her super tanky and just boom, mad damage. Strong Instinct grants a barrier for 2 turns to all allies at the beginning of battle and grants a barrier for 2 turns to the ally with the lowest health at the end of the caster's turn. Barrier strength increases proportional to the caster's max health. Again, she's just gonna passively go, oh, boom, here's a barrier. Oh, you get a barrier. She is the Oprah of barriers. Everybody gets a barrier. Beginning, everyone gets a barrier. After every time she goes, boom, barrier. So it probably actually wouldn't be bad to build her with maybe some speed substats, make her a little speedy, but also tanky. Maybe if you got a couple of speed pieces with like good tank substats, do maybe 4-piece speed, 2-piece hit points, so that way she's still a little tanky, but she's also a little speedy. She's throwing barriers up, doing some damage. There you go. Now, third skill, Spear of Resentment. Attacks all enemies. An explosion of spiteful emotions. Grants all allies skill nullifier, negating damage received from the next skill attack. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health again. So this is going to be 5 turns at the lowest. However, Soulburn can drop that by 2. However, Assyria can drop that by all of it. So you could potentially team her up with an Assyria. Boom, Spear of Resentment negates an entire cleave. Boom, Assyria, Spear of Resentment. This is gonna be really good at just destroying cleave comps. So get her potentially super speedy. And if you're going for like full PvP, you'll want to get this off real early to prevent any sort of like Sez Cleave or ML Aura, anything like that. So you'll probably want to roll, like I said, 4 speed 2 hit. Or not 2 hit, but 4 speed 2 HP. That would probably be pretty good. Get her up there real quick. Maybe put a CR pusher with her. It's going to be interesting to see how she shakes up the current PvP meta. So we're going to have a new side story, the Unrecorded History, episode World 1. World difficulty prologue has been added to a special side story. The world difficulty mode found in Britannia has been added to the blah, 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 and can no longer be accessed from Britannia world maps. So for those of you who didn't get that done, this will be over here in the side story. So you know where the side story stuff is. I don't need to explain that to you. AP exchange. The AP points earned in adventure mode in Britannia will be separate from the AP that can be used in the side story of the Unrecorded History. The AP received in adventure mode will be transferred to the side story Unrecorded History. After that transfer, the AP displayed in adventure mode in Britannia will be set to 0. The AP exchange located in Britannia will no longer sell epic catalysts after this date. So if you are trying to get those epic catalysts, make sure that you get them done today before this drops. Now, the reputations have been added to the side story. If already completed, players will need to clear the stages again in order to receive the rewards in the Unrecorded History. So you can see right here, you got a bunch of different stuff. So that's all of the epic catalysts. That's epic. Players' progress from Britannia world difficulty will be transferred to the side story. Players will be able to receive urgent mission requests as long as all requirements have been fulfilled. Players can enter this at any time. There's no exclusive event currency. There's no enhanced heroes in the side story. Quests have been removed. Specialty changes involving Angelic Mont can be continued in both adventure mode as well as Unrecorded History side story. Acquire 800. Oh, that's the one. Okay. Account level and secret store improvements. Fantastic. Maximum account level has been increased from 60 to 65. That is awesome for those of us who have been capped out for a while. We'll also be able to increase the secret store max level as well as items sold in the store have been improved, because one of the things that I mentioned in the previous video on Godkiller is that it was always really disappointing to see like a red item pop up and then it's like, oh, this is level 41. Nice. Fantastic. I was super excited about that. So 3 new sets have been added to the secret shop: Rage, Unity, and Immunity. That's pretty sweet. Secret shop level 10. Let's talk about that one. Probability of receiving 41 equipment has been reduced by 48%. And the probability of receiving 55 equipment has been increased by 85%. Still really don't care about level 85 equipment. Could have increased that up to, like 70s, 85, something along those lines would have been nice. I do like, though, that they reduced everything across the board and increased that 55 gear. So, skill enhancement improvements. Improvements have been made to the skill enhanced screen. Players can now more easily see the skill enhanced materials needed and the improvements. This is visually very, very nice. You can just exchange directly from here. I always hated having to go to the shop. Not that I've got enough Moagoras to buy any Moagoragos. So, yeah, thanks for that. All right, other improvements and bug fixes. Heroes, an issue caused only one effective trigger when a passive skill and revive are triggered at the same time, has been fixed. This issue occurred if Kayron, Sven, or Arbiter Vildred receive death-inducing damage when they have the revive effect. Immortal will be applied first for Kayron and Sven. Revive will be maintained. Arbiter Vildred's resurrection will trigger after the revive effect is applied. Improvements have been made to Luluka's skill animation and sprite movements. Although I liked her sprite movements, just that chill, just like, brr, I'm going to fly across here. An issue regarding the voice recording for Violet's skill Butterfly Cut has been fixed for the Korean voice, if you were using that one. Monsters adjustments have been made so that skill descriptions for Aztesta's skills mana injection fits the skill effect. Please note that no functional changes have been made. Adjustments have been made so that the skill description for Midnight Ramus skill Pus Throw fits the skill effect. Please note that no functional changes have been made. An issue that caused the drop rate to not be included in the skill description for Midnight's Pus Throw has been fixed. Blah, blah, blah. The issue that caused the enemy to awaken due to additional attacks by Helmeted Flux's Hypnotic Resonance has been fixed. Alright, a lot of things that I was completely unaware that were bugs. Missions quests that have not been unlocked will display as a story yet unknown. The logic used when selecting the stages where urgent missions occur has been adjusted. Excluding the first chapter of each continent, urgent missions will occur in the previous chapter. Urgent missions will not occur in boss and adventure stages. Urgent missions will not occur in optional regions and optional stages. The reward for urgent missions has been increased. The drop rate for 3-star penguins when completing Eliminate Penguin has been increased. That's nice. The amount of gold that can be obtained from bounty hunts has been increased. Always welcome. Improvements have been made so that there is a chance for players to obtain 51 to 81 heroic and epic accessories, just like Treasure Collector's Charm, Necklace, and Emergency Ring from the Goblin's Gate. Being able to get level 81 heroic and epic accessories is actually really huge on this one. I really didn't care too much when I got like a Goblin Gate one, because I'd be like, oh boy, level 45 epic ring. Oof, yeah. But them being like upping it to 81, that is actually really, really solid. Adjustments have been made so that instead of rank, the number of points displayed in the win rate log in the arena info. Okay, Abyss. Adjustments have been made so that the skill description for Dust Mushroom skill Spore Explosion, which appears in Abyss Floor 86, matches the skill effect. The skill recovers the health of all allies and then dispels buffs. Side story: the issue that caused Blade Dash penguins to be displayed instead of Winter Fragment penguins in the exchange shop of the side story The Chosen Shaman has been fixed. An issue in the side story where Luluka's expressions in the exchange shop did not match her dialogue has been fixed. Is it really that much of a bug? Like, really? You're like, oh, this expression doesn't fit. I guess. A visual issue in the side story The Chosen Shaman where the priestess did not display as intended has been fixed. Fantastic. Typos have been corrected in certain dialogues in the side story The Chosen Shaman. Great. Guild. The issues that caused the greetings to be displayed incorrectly with the warning screen that pops up when trying to change your greeting screen has been fixed. Components for the bookmark bundle and the normal shop have been adjusted. Ooh, this is actually really, really good. So before you got 3-star penguin or 3 1-star penguins, who cares? Now you get 400 stigma. Now I know that it's pretty much 1-to-1, give or take, but I think that that's actually really good. So you don't fill up your whole inventory with penguins when you are buying bookmarks, and then you have to clean all that mess up, and yeah, gross. All right, package adjustment has been made to the sale period and the sale start time for the newbie pack and the rising star pack. If you'd already met these criteria before the update, the pack will be sold for 14 days following the update. Newbie pack account level 9 and higher, 14 days following the start of the sale. Rising star pack account level 25 and higher, again 14 days. Various issues regarding the Adventure's Path tutorial has been fixed. Arky's daily gift containing energy increased from 80 to 100. So this should help out some of those people who have been complaining a little bit about the energy that you're getting, that we don't have enough. So you're getting an extra 20 energy. There's the time zones where you get everything, because Korea and Asia, they get 250s. We get 100 bundle. So improvements have been made so that a warning stating that data may not be recovered is displayed when you create a guest account. Unnecessarily displayed items have been removed when deleting an account. So these are account items. Improvements have been made to the help details. Fantastic. Oh, time to wake up. Improvements have been made so that players can view how many items they currently have from the skill description of materials. All right. 78 owned. Energy tickets? I want 78 energy tickets. Please give me 78 energy tickets. So there is the major meat and potatoes of this. It's a little odd that all we got, like, character-wise, is this guy. Like, that's the only thing that we were told about, really. You know, they were like, oh, we're dropping, like, all of these extra heroes. We're going to have connections, stuff like that. We get this dude and Moonlight Ceci, which we already pretty much everybody knew about. So let's move on to some of the other stuff. We're going to get a rank up pack 3. Yes, please. I love these rank up packs because they're typically very, very cost effective. Also, 8 Molagoras. I would buy this regardless. So, as you rank up across, you're going to get 4,000 Sky Stones and 8 Molagoras. That's going to be huge. I'm absolutely going to pick this up almost immediately. I personally think that if you're going to play the game, and there's the other rank up packs, if you're going to play the game, I would wait until you're about halfway to, close to the end of a rank up pack and then buy it. I'm personally just going to buy this immediately because I'm going to get to 65 eventually. So definitely going to be good. I think that the rank up packs are like $50, which, I mean, if it's $50 for 1,000 Sky Stones and 8 Molagoras for $50 is going to be super, super boss. We do have, speaking of Molagoras, we have the Molagora pack, which again is one that I always pick up because Molagoras, there's never enough Molagoras. I can actually use the skill enhancement thing because I'll have so many extra Molagoras, which is fantastic. We're going to get an exciting buff event. Episode 2 has finally arrived. Celebrate episode 2 with some special buffs. See below for more information. 3 times a day during the event period, players can receive a 30% buff for experience earned and gold rewards. Beautiful. Love it. It's going to be great because I will be doing the 24-hour stream right after maintenance comes up. So, bam, easy peasy. Goblin challenge, get you daily goblin gold. Get in there, make sure that you are hitting that on the regular. Now, they didn't say when this maintenance is happening. I didn't see anywhere in here. It's just updated content. Like, let me see. Let me refresh my general maintenance here and see what we've got. An hour ago, updated content. I don't see when this is happening. We got the Molagora packs, updated content. Nope. I don't see anything on timing. They might sneak this in like they did with the Luluka patch. Yep. Do not see anything regarding time. So, whenever it comes back up, or 8 p.m. EST is when I will be starting the 24 hours of God killing fun. So there you guys have it. We're going to be rolling for Moonlight Cecilia. We will be yeah, we're going to be trying that. So if nothing else, we will be just rolling through everything for 24 hours. Hope that you are as excited about the next part of this story as I am. And if you do like this, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification, drop me a like and a comment, and I will see you guys this evening for that 24-hour stream. Take it easy, homies. Peace.